Hello there, this is Bonjoy, and today I'm going to show you a walkthrough over to how to get past the tutorial. As a new player, you probably have difficulties to get past the basic mechanics of the game. And so, I decided to help you and do the tutorial, even though I usually don't talk in my videos. First off, you need to click on the training in order to access the tutorial. It's on the left side, near to local match. It takes approximately 15 minutes in order to finish it.
Look at what the cat dragged in. You two look absolutely hopeless. Go on, look around. This is the place where I'll teach you how to fight without stabbing yourself in the process.
The first thing you need to do is to toggle the perspective on. You can do it by pressing P.
Alright, that's quite enough sightseeing for now. Eyes on me, you two. This is a real battlefield, but don't be alarmed. We're perfectly safe at the moment. Well, I suppose that moment is past. Where's your sword, recruit?
You need to equip your sword by pressing 1. You can see it in the top left, every single instruction in order to pass through.
You look eager to swing that thing around, so let's get right down to it. Hit that dummy 3 times.
As you can see, you need to hit that dummy 3 times. No, seriously. The dummy is on your right side. So if you want to hit the dummy, you need to hit it. It doesn't matter how you hit it, but in this specific case, you need to hit it by swinging. You swing by using the left mouse button.
Nice! Do another! Enough!
So just spam
Single
it.
attacks are good, but you often want to follow up with a combo. To do this, perform a new attack before you are finished with your current attack. Show me a combo hit on that dummy.
So yeah, as I said before, you just need to spam clicking the left mouse button. So if you swing and wait beforehand, you don't perform a combo. In order to perform a combo, you need to press multiple times.
There we go. You have your stamina while attacking. Missing will drain it. If you run out of stamina, you'll not be able to combo, which can put you in a bad spot. Now I will teach you how to defend yourself against attacks. First, show me you can hold a sword in front of you.
I'm currently holding it. Alright. In order to show him that you can hold the sword, you just need to right mouse button.
And you didn't even hit yourself with it. Well done, recruit. Now parry 3 of my attacks to show me that you're not completely worthless. Again.
Look where the direction of the sword is coming from,
One more.
and parry it as soon as it's about to hit you.
Good. If you quickly time your attacks after a parry, you will perform a riposte, a quick follow-up attack that will catch your opponents by surprise. Timing is crucial. You must perform the attack slightly before or exactly at the time of the block.
So as soon as you parry, you need to click on the left mouse button or any other button. You can also parry and then use the scroll wheel in order to perform a stab.
The way you turn your hips can make your weapon hit sooner or later. This can be used to great effect to throw off your opponent's timing. Try to block 3 of my strikes as I turn in and out of them.
Currently he's talking about drags and Accels.
One more. Very good. Make sure you have the stamina to perform a parry. Otherwise, you might end up losing your weapon. Here, I'll show you. Parry my next attack. Ha! Like stealing candy from a baby. Not your butler. Now let's see if you can do more than just mindlessly flail around with that weapon. We will start with a simple horizontal strike. Chop that stick up with 3 horizontal slashes.
So yeah, as I was about to say, he was talking about drags and Accels, which he means necessarily hit sooner or later, like delay my attack, make it sooner or later. So to make it sooner, you need to move with the direction of the blade. So if you think from the left, you go right in order to perform an Accel. Same goes the other way around. If you want to perform a drag, which is to slow your blade, you need to move it to the side. And that way you hit with the edge of the blade. Now, in order to hit the camera, to hit the stick 3 times, you need to swing it with 3 horizontal strikes.
One more. Nicely done. Let's see how you perform an overhead attack next. Chop the ugly pumpkin in half with a downwards attack.
In order to perform a whole overhead attack, you need to take the scroll wheel down. So in order to use the scroll, well, you need to use the scroll wheel down. So just
Good job.
swing or just point the arrow up
Stab that
and
cabbage
click
over there.
on the left mouse button. It does the same effect. In order to perform a stab, you need to use the scroll wheel and push it forward.
Nice farming, recruit.
Stabs can usually throw off the opponent if instead of wildly swinging to the left side, because new players like you usually don't see the start of the blade.
And change into the Mordhau grip.
In order to change to the Mordhau grip, in case you get stuck on it, you need to press R.
Now smack the helmet off that dummy with an attack from the Mordhau grip.
The Mordhau grip is a lot shorter than the stab. So if I will go and hit with the sword, the edge of the sword instead of the handle, it will be a lot longer. The Mordhau grip is usually does, well, not usually does, it does more damage to armored opponents. If you use if you attack opponents that have no armor, you should do it with the blade edge and not the handle edge.
Excellent. We don't need that dummy anymore. Kick it over.
In order to perform a kick, you need to press F.
Rest in peace, Robert. Kicks
Poor
are an
Robert.
excellent way to mix up your offense and get pesky ruffians out of the way. You can defend yourself against kicks by performing a kick yourself. Block 2 of my kicks by kicking right before I hit you.
You can see the animation.
Good block. Another.
As soon as you see his leg go up, you need to press F.
Got the hang of it. Sometimes it's a good idea to cancel an attack before it is fully committed. This can trick your opponents into parrying early. You can only cancel an attack before it's fully committed, so don't wait too long.
Currently he's talking about feints.
3 times by tricking me into parrying, and then hit me for real.
In order to perform a feint, you need to press Q. You can only press Q at the start of the attack. You can't delay too much. So in order to perform a feint, you need to start any attack, which means any swing. You can do a stab or you can do a normal swing with the left mouse button, but just at the start of it, press feint as soon as you start it. So I'm going to press the left mouse button, then press Q, and then attack again.
Well played.
Same goes to the other way. If I use the scroll wheel to stab and then press feint
Snaky.
or press Q, then I can get past it. Well, you can actually do a morph as well and get past the attack. Right now it wasn't a good example, but you know what? We'll get through it when we get through it.
Well done. Another way to trick your opponent into parrying early.
Yeah,
is to
I
perform
just
an
talked
attack
about the
before.
morphs.
You can only morph from strike to stab or vice versa. Perform a morph. Start an attack and then start another attack shortly after. This will morph the original attack into the new one and throw off your opponent's sense of timing. Get around my defense 3 times by tricking me with a morph.
So this can be a bit overwhelming because you can see the description is a bit a mouthful. But in order to perform a morph, you need to start an attack, and similar to feints, you need to start another attack instead of pressing Q. So if I go from a stab, you can only do a different type of attack in order to perform a morph. You can't do a feint, a stab twice or a swing twice in order to morph it. You need to go from a stab to a swing,
Well played.
or the other way around, from a swing to the stab.
Snaky. show you an advanced maneuver called chambering next. Instead of parrying, you can mirror my attacks with your own attack. If you do this just before the attack hits you, it will act as both as a block and a counter-attack. You must match the type of attack to successfully chamber. I will perform a left horizontal slash, which you must counter.
As you can see the little arrow, you need to do it with the direction where the swing is coming from. As you can see the arrow, you attack.
Now we do the same, but with a stab. Stabs are easier to chamber than strikes. All you need to do is perform a stab just before you get in. No need to mirror the attack. Get ready.
With stabs, as you said, you don't need to mirror the direction, because the stabs are going forward. Oh. You can just spam kicks on him and then get past that stage. Oh, by the way, he won't say it in the tutorial, but in order to hilt your weapon to position or sheathe your weapon, you need to press 0. And that way you don't hold anything.
We're going to shoot some arrows. Pick up that bow. That's the first pickup line that
to pick up the bow, you need to press E instead of holding E. If you hold E, you change a weapon. You switch a weapon. Oh, I can't pick it up. But you switch a weapon completely if you hold E.
Inner circle. Inner circle. Inner circle. Well, well.
After you use a bit of your ammunition by any type of form, which shut the f. As you can see the ammo counter on the bottom right, the moment that you see that you are running out of ammunition, you can change it on any time. You don't have to necessarily wait in order to resupply your ammunition, but throughout the map there is small boxes which are marked by that small arrow marker, and you can use it to change your ammunition. You can use it to change your tools, such as a bear trap, throwing axes, medkits, bandages, and obviously arrows.
Inner circle. Inner circle. Inner circle. Probably just lucky. Want to prove me wrong? 3 hits on the far target. Outer circle. Inner circle. Bullseye. Okay, I admit, you're a natural. However, what separates a true marksman from a talented amateur is the hands test. Are you ready for the hands test?
That will be a treat.
Here we go. Hands! Splendid shot. Don't worry, Hans will be just fine. He's at worse. Follow me.
Yep, that's the average experience for Mordhau. Seeing a naked, I mean half naked, person screaming around.
Not afraid of horses. Pick up that lance. The lance is useless on
Unlike how it used to be, now the lances have a timer before they end up finishing
Hans
it.
was kind enough to replace the archery targets with some dummies for us. Hit each of those targets with a
In order to use a lance, a spear or whatever, you just... Oh, it's still like that. In order to use a lance, you need to press F to crouch the lance. A bit of a better way to do it is to run with the horse over the people as you hit them. Where is he? There he is. To dismount the horse, you need to press E.
It's time I teach you some Seige Engineering.
So as I said before, oh, I still can't pick it up.
Big wooden doors in your way. No problem. Pick up that axe.
So as I said, you can either pick it up by pressing E, or to swap it out with your current weapon by holding E.
Take down those doors.
So unlike with the usual options by attacking people, you can only attack with the you can only destroy objects properly by using a swing. If you try to use a stab in order to break them, it will barely do any damage. You can break with wooden objects like doors, what else? Ballistas, catapults, all of that sort of things with any weapon, but axes do the most damage. Well, axes and things such as the maul.
What's the matter with you two? Does this look like the place to apply for the Lumberjacks Guild? That's my hard work you're chopping down. Take that hammer and build it all back up to how it was. I do what he said.
You can pick up that mullet, like I told you to, and then use the edges.
The other one too. About time. The shit I'll have to deal with. Unbelievable. We better leave now. Come. You know, if we just open the door, of course.
Oh, to raise a ladder, you need to hold E.
Definitely can't loach 90 kilograms of projectiles over 3.
I think I nearly killed him. Hold on.
Oyster, okay? He's a good girl.
Can I actually kill him? I never tested it out in the tutorial. I can't push him into it. Well, you need to test it yourself. In order to get man the ballista or the catapult, you need to press E on it.
Flags look suspicious. Take out that closest yellow flag with a well-aimed shot.
To lower the arm or raise the arm, you use the scroll wheel, and to fire, you need to press the left mouse button.
Beautiful. Remember, you can always push the catapult a little closer.
You push the catapult closer and take it backwards by like you move around. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm not good with a catapult, by the way.
What a spectacle. That one far out there. Can you hit it?
I believe that in order to hit the far one farthest away, you just pull it all the way back. Was I correct?
Great.
Yep.
Oh no. You took down the enemy siege tower. We were supposed to be in a ceasefire. They are going to retaliate. Get back into the camp, soldier, and report for duty.
So that was the tutorial. You get a bunch of gold out of finishing it. I don't remember how much. I think it's 2.5 gold or 5,000 gold. But I hope it helped you get past the tutorial.
Your life is everything. You serve all purpose. You should treat yourself now and give yourself a piece of that oxygen in the ozone layer that's covered up so that you can breathe in this blue trap bubble. Because you know what I'm here for, to worship you. Love yourself. I mean that with 100%, with 1,000%.